of it if it, and it will be able to move forward and tell you guys next steps. But before I get started, is anyone like familiar with trading? I know you guys talked about crypto on the last call, but has anyone had like traded any options, futures, or anything like that in the past?
Hi, Alyssa. I'm Sherry.
Yeah, hey, sure.
I have some experience. I've been working on a paper chart, and I've seen some cool things, but like I still feel like I need a little bit more confidence before start using real money with Forex, but I'm familiar.
Okay, 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 cool. So you're looking more so at the forex markets?
Yes, the options and the futures, I need some help. Like, I don't really understand that, to be honest, but the Forex, though, is something that I've kind of like got my foot in the door. I'm really big into the trading psychology, the mindset,
Yeah.
more so than like the strategy. I think I'm good with just the flow and the mindset. But, there's things I need to learn.
Okay, okay, understood. Understood. All right, anyone else want to share anything about that or no?
Hey, my name is Roderick Fountain. I really don't know anything about any of this.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's fine. So whether or not you know anything, you have experience doing it or not, I'm gonna be able to explain this down so anybody can understand, even like a fifth grader, and understand how you can utilize day trading to make cash flow. Like that's what's really cool about it is day trading is the one thing that you can actually invest money into the markets today and make money tomorrow, right? So it's one of those type of models that allow for you to really accelerate your learning and also your cash flow as soon as possible. And regardless if you're a beginner or not, that's why I'm going to show you a lot of cool AI stuff and how we're actually implementing this to make things easy and not having to be an expert and have tons of experience to like really just start making money here. So that's totally okay. So I'm assuming the majority of people in here are just like Roderick and have never traded before. Uh, okay, cool.
Correct.
So,
But I'm looking forward to hear everything that you got to say because I think it's exciting. So I'm down.
dope. All right. Love that. What's your name, Flatline?
Yeah, flatline.
Flatline? All right, cool. All right, so yeah, I mean, if you're new to trading, like that's a good thing because a lot of retail traders they actually lose money. So if you guys probably Google this, you probably see like 80% of retail traders lose money because they don't have any systems. That's why we utilize in our hedge fund, we utilize AI. So then it really takes the emotion out of it. Just like Sherry was saying, a lot of reasons why traders lose is because their emotions are involved in the trades and things like greed take over in a minute of the while you're inside the trade and you start overthinking and overcomplicating because of how you feel and reason why when you leverage AI you can be truly just focused on your risk reward ratio. The AI is going to be monitoring the trades and then you're able to get in and out and not have any emotions involved because AI is doing the hard work for you and allowing for you to think logically, right? And so that's exactly what we use when we're trading in a hedge fund. And I'm going to show you it so you guys know exactly how it works. And I'm going to share my screen here. Let me see if I have a ability. Yep,
Yeah, you
I'm
can
good to
share.
go. All right, cool. So I'm going to show you guys this AI. AI is called a trade helper, okay? Can everyone see my screen here?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
Yes.
perfect, perfect. Look, so the AI works best inside of market hours. So options, when we're trading options, we're actually trading the US stock market, right? So we're talking about all the big companies here in the US. Facebook, like anything that you can think of, Uber, Netflix, like these are the things that you trade when you're trading the US stock market. Now, Rennie here, which is the name of the trade helper that we built, has direct access to the stock market. So Rennie's able to read everything that's going on, read the charts. She's also able to know when all the block trades are coming in. So like block trades are when institutionals like big banks are making big buys or doing big sells, and she gets all of that data. And she also gets the news. And we understand that the news can do big things for the market. So I'm not sure if you guys were watching today, but Trump said that they were going to start being tariffs, right? And if you looked over the weekend, the market tanked completely because of that news. And Rennie gets the news that goes on in the world that allows for her to react and respond and give advice based off of everything at one time. So you got to think about it like a supercomputer. Like these are all things that we are consuming as a trader anyways. We got to be aware of the news. We got to be aware of what's going on in the world. We have to be aware of the block trades. We have to be aware of the charts. And she's able to process all of this in a matter of seconds. Does that sound cool to you guys?
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. And so let me tell you how this works, right? We typically, well, when we're getting into a trade, we would just ask Rennie about what she thinks about a specific stock or index. So one of my favorite things to trade is SPY. So I'm typically trading SPY. And so I'll simply ask, what are you thinking about SPY? Like I'll even type so fast that, as you guys see, I didn't even write that out properly originally. What are you thinking about SPY, right? And markets are closed right now, so she might say something that isn't necessarily aligned, but she'll probably talk about tomorrow. So let's see what she says right now. And then when we ask her these while the market's open, she'll actually give us an entry point. So when we should be buying and then when we should be selling. And the coolest thing about it is that she's monitoring the trade. So she's able to let us know, hey, look, Alyssa, you're 10% in profit. So, you actually have a long more way to go because based off of the way the setup looks. So you should actually hold. If she realizes that maybe your trade might be coming to an end, then she'll be thinking, you should probably sell even though you're up 10%. You should be looking to exit your trade right around now because she's reading the chart. She has access to the account and then she's able to make a decision based off of it. So look at her response here. She said the SPY charts, and SPY is basically the S&P 500 if you're not familiar with it, which are the top companies in the United States. And so it shows that it's recovering from a recent dip with an upward swing forming. The momentum looks bullish for tomorrow, especially with the economic data boost. Plan for tomorrow. Bias bullish. That means she thinks that the stock is going to go up. Let's look to buy calls on a pullback to support around 598 to 600. Confirmation, wait for 5 minutes above this level. And so this is how we've been able to win consistently. We basically have a coach, like we're cheating. We're cheating. We have a coach who is looking at the stock market and getting all the data, has everything that we need to know, and is able to give us a plan for tomorrow. And all we got to do is pull the trigger. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that?
So you got a robot.
I need this right now.
So you got a robot giving you all the answers.
That's a win-win.
You feel me? And so, like when I link with Julius, I've always been tapped into AI systems, and the thing that makes me so excited about Trade Helper, right, is that Trade Helper is one of the one projects that I built that allows people to make money tomorrow. Everything else is like a build. Like it's like, oh, automate your business. This is like, fund your trading account and we can run it up tomorrow, or when it hits your trading account. It probably takes like 1 to 2 days because you got to wire it or whatever. If you guys know how that works. But that's why I love this, because it's like something that really excites me, and we all understand how important cash flow is. And so I know Julie speaks a lot about credit in the community, and then after you get the credit, you reinvest it into something that would allow for you to get cash flow and make money. And this is something that you allow to make money on a daily basis without you having to touch it and worry about it. That makes sense?
Yes.
Cool. So is anybody in here like a passive investor? Like you got a 401k, put some money into something and you make money just, without you having to look at it.
No.
No?
Yes, I'm a trader. I trade futures. Does this bot, I know you mentioned that it trades off of stocks and what was the other one? But I trade futures. Does it go off with futures as well? I like NASDAQ.
No, so we built this specifically for options just because that's just what we trade on. So we just trade options. So we just did this to automate our own trades. In the future, I'm not sure if we'll look to go into futures or not. Right now, we're just looking to go to other platforms like Robinhood and stuff. Our main platform that this connects to is Webull.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. No problem. Okay, cool. And so everyone knows what like a passive investor does. They're able to put their money into something and they're able to make money without having to do the work. All right. And let me
Yeah.
just show you somebody who was in a similar position to you guys. It's sometime last month. I'll actually share this with you guys here. This is somebody who was able to liquidate their credit card, fund their account with just $10,000. And you guys can see the dates here. December 13th, 2024 to December 20th, 2024. Somebody inside the hedge fund. Everything that happens on our accounts gets reflected on anyone in our hedge fund's account. They were able to make $10,000, $10,251 within only a week, 1 week. And so that's 100% gain, meaning that they funded their account with 10K and they were able to make 10K. Now, this is one of our craziest case studies because typically on our 10K accounts, we're only getting about $250 to $500 a day, whereas a range between there's about 22 trading days in a month. So you're looking to make around $5,000 a month on average on account. But this person, because we had amazing trades, amazing trading days, was able to make their 10K and flip their account within only 1 week. Right?
I need that.
Now,
That's amazing.
was this person passive?
Oh, yeah, where it is.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'll explain how our hedge fund works, right? And so we have the way the hedge fund works, we have something called account link, okay? And so how account link works is that you have to have at least $10,000 in your trading account. The reason being, it has to match the account, where it would be mine is $10,000, and you have to match the account size because every trade that I execute on my account will then mimic itself on your account. So if I press a buy, it will then mimic a buy on your account without you having to look at it, touch it, or do anything. When I sell my trade, it would then sell it on your account. So it has to have the same amount of buying power. If you have less buying power, then it doesn't work. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like copy trading.
Exactly. But without you having to do any of the trades, it's not like I'm just sending you signals, and if you miss it and you're running around and have to do all that, it's you get to put the money in the account and we don't get access to the account. That's what makes it even safer, is that you're not sending anybody $10,000 and like putting it into someone else's place. You get to put it into your account. We don't get access to your account. We link our accounts together. You just install our Trade Help or utility on your computer. As long as your computer is up and running, we connect the accounts together, and then all the money I make on my account will then be made on yours as well, because you'll be getting in each trade that I make. That also means when I make a losing trade, you will also lose money as well. But again, we have an 85% win rate, and we win a lot more than we lose.
Okay.
Yep. Now, to make this
Sounds good.
even cooler, the coolest part about it is that we're not charging anybody to do this. So it's not like you pay me to get in. You only pay when we make you money. So we get 50% profit split on all the profits we make on your account. So let's say we make $1,000 within the first week, 500 goes to you, 500 goes to the business. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And so that's it. No risk on the table, and you don't have to stay in it. If you just want to do it for a week, you can do it for a week. If you want to, obviously after you make some money, then you would want to keep doing and keep your money in there, but you can liquidate your full account if you want to. There's no obligation to keep the bread in the account after you get started.
I have a question.
What's up, Roger?
Yes. Will y'all like help me set up my computer and everything? Because I don't have like nothing on there, like the apps and everything to get started.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we'll help you get your utility set up and then your Webull account set up. They're pretty simple to set up. So downloading the Connect app and then getting your account information and everything set up for you when you create your Webull account. That's pretty simple too. They just ask for like it's just like a normal brokerage. So it asks for just all your information through Webull. And after you have that, then I'll even walk you through. We have an onboarding process for that, just saying. So you won't have to worry
Thank
about how to do things.
Do you absolutely have to have it on a computer? You can't use your phone.
Yeah, so we do have to have it on a computer. That's how the account link works. So it works by having I'm not, if there's any techies in here, I'm gonna get a little technical for a second. So it works by having a utility app on the computer, and because of the utility app, it has to be running at all times, and because it's running through something that's called Python, which is a type of code, and so the computer has to be running with the utility app on it while during market hours, and a phone doesn't work because you turn it on and off, and you can't install a utility app on there.
Quick question. What's the best kind of laptop to run that kind of situation so that it runs effectively?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be a super powerful laptop. Like this isn't something that like video editing doesn't have like a lot of processing power. So
Mhm.
yeah, any laptop that can search and do things on it will work on.
Okay.
Yeah, like a Chromebook will probably be like the lowest level is like what I would go to.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you.
so yeah, so the only thing you need is a working laptop. We download Trade Helper Util. We set up your trading account, and after we set up the trading account, you fund the capital into the trading account. We link up, and then we make money from there. Anybody got any questions from there?
Yes, I do. After we link the trading account, you said we have initially deposit $10,000 into that trading account. How much do you get from that $1,000 a week?
Yeah, so we do a 50% split on all profits. So if we go from $1,000, we make $1,000, then we do 50% your way, you get $500, and then 50% goes to the business.
And if the account makes more than $1,000 a week, it will be a greater payout, correct?
Yeah,
Would
so
it be
it's just a
fixed?
flat fee of 50% on the profits. So if you make $2,500, or like the case study I showed you guys, if you made $10,000 and it was just 1 week, then it'll be $5,000 goes to you and $5,000 goes to the business.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. No problem. Yeah. So the commission structure, it stays the same, like regardless, because the $10,000 account, just to be completely honest with you guys, that is actually our tier one to get into the hedge fund. We do have tiers that go all the way up to $100,000. We're currently managing $700,000 in our fund right now. So yeah, at this point we're just scaling our hedge fund, and because we've been doing this for about 4 months now, and it's just been consistently winning. And so we're just on the process of scaling and providing other people opportunities to make passive cash flow. So that's where we're at right now.
That's pretty good. How long have you been doing this, apart from the 4 months?
Oh, I've been doing this for like 5 years. I've been trading
Awesome.
Yeah, I've been trading options pretty much. I know I look young, but
No,
I'm like y'all probably think this is
Yeah,
crazy.
guys.
no,
Yeah.
man, you're very well versed. I
Yeah,
learned a
yeah,
lot of
I'm
this.
sure
Yeah,
you're a good teacher.
yeah, for sure, and
well versed.
Now,
I
guys,
appreciate.
Alyssa is in the circle for sure. You know, she's been around, like she's been around for sure, right? She might look young and she might look like, but she's around. She's around. I met her. How long ago we knew each other? For like,
Ooh, yeah, I think we met initially in like 2019. Like,
yeah. So she's been around for a while. She's been around the crew. She's been around the right people. She hang around people I hang around. So, she's definitely somebody that is doing something for sure.
yeah, been
Yeah.
tapped in, just
Yeah.
like y'all, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Joey. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have any more questions. That's pretty much what I can show you guys as of right now. Of course, because market hours aren't open. But I think you guys were able to see the functionality of Trade Helper even with the markets being closed. And so with that being said, if you guys don't have any questions, who is interested? And then if so, we'll go ahead and schedule a more one-on-one call to talk next steps.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested. I'll be in position, I want to say, in another month, 30 days.
Okay.
I'm definitely interested as well.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm
Me
interested.
too.
I'm just waiting to get everything set up so I can have the funds to do.
Me too. I'm interested.
All right, perfect. So Here, if you guys could just PM me your contact, you know how to send a direct message here on Zoom, right?
So let's do this. Let's do it like this. For everybody who's specifically interested, send me just shoot me a message in the Score app, just saying you're interested. Just like how we did with crypto, not crypto, but with the ADUs. Shoot me a message saying you're interested. And then what information do you need, Alyssa?
Yeah, so I pretty much just need your email and phone number. We'll go ahead and schedule an onboarding meeting, and then I can walk you through it, getting everything set up.
Okay, yeah. So you guys just send me your email, phone number, and then send that over to Alyssa. And then she can schedule that call with you guys. Yeah, you guys should actually do it now.
Okay.
You guys should actually do it now if you're interested.
Yep, doing it right now.
Awesome.
Cool. So yeah, I look forward to speaking with all you guys. Julius, thank you so much for allowing for me to, provide this opportunity to your community. And yeah, I look forward to being able to work with you all.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know you guys have more questions though. If you guys have more questions, you have our time now. You guys can go ahead and ask away just to get clarity on everything. And what I like about this as well is it's legit because they only make money when you make money. Right. So if they know for a fact they got to make money for you, you have to make money for them to make money, is 100% legit because that's how they get paid. They're gonna make sure you get paid because they want to get paid.
Facts. And I mean, if no one has any questions, like if y'all want, I can sauce up on the stock market, just, give you guys some information on how like it even works. Because I add some value to you guys. You guys want that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, cool. So did anyone in here, do you guys know that you can make money on the stock market when it goes up and also when it goes down? Do you guys?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I thought it was only like when it goes up.
Right. Yeah, so when the stock market goes up, you can make money in options. We call them, buying a call position. And then when it goes down, we can buy a put. So we basically are betting that the stock is down. And when the stock is going down, we can buy a put, and we can make money even when it goes down. All right.
Question, I'm so sorry. In regards to the options contracts, are you holding for a month or 3 months?
We're day trading, so we're not even holding it for a day most times. We are buying it and we're selling it within the same day.
Throughout the week? Okay.
Yep. So we're looking to liquidate positions within that same day. So if we were to purchase a stock in the morning, or we're not purchasing a stock, we're purchasing the options contract. If we're purchasing an options contract in that morning, and then if we're betting that it's going to go up, the thing is when you were buying options contract, we are getting more for each movement because an option is worth 100 shares of the stock. That makes sense.
Correct.
By one contract, we get control over 100 shares of the stock in that moment.
Another question, how accurate is the AI, if I ask?
It's 100% accurate. It has access to everything that a human would have access to, but it just doesn't have an emotions. So it's literally getting access directly to the charts as well. So it's able to get the chart information, and it has different time frames. So it's able to read it from a 15-minute, 4 hour, and then also days out. Again, we have different traders. So the one that we utilize for day trade, or different helpers, the one we utilize for helpers just has access to more of the smaller time frames. And then it also has access to the news and the block trades. It gives basically all the information that a trader would be consuming before they make a decision, but it's able to make that decision a lot quicker.
Okay. Options was my toughest trades, but if you're speaking on options like that, I would definitely like to work with you, honestly. Options, you can make money so fast.
Yes, that's why we love it. And the reason why you can make money so fast is because you're basically acting as if you're basically a middleman, right? So you're a middleman between someone who is buying the actual stock and selling it. So when you buy an options contract, you're usually, let's say we're trying to get a call, and we think that an option that the stock is going to go up to like $500 or whatever, and it's currently at 495, right? And we believe it can travel the distance of five $5. So with the options contract, there are different dates, and so we can buy one that expires today or a week out, or like she even said, there are some option contracts that expire months out, but then they'll take that time to materialize. So if you want to buy a contract for 3 months out, they're going to be more expensive, and it'll take over the span of 3 months that you're betting over the span of 3 months, you're going to get that $5 move rather than, okay, today I expect for us to get that $5 move. Does that make sense for you guys?
Absolutely. Julius, you did it again. I'm interested. Thank you so much for your time.
Julius, you did it again. That's why the thing is, I told you guys, I'm gonna keep bringing value to this community, and this is for only everybody on this call is paid members. So everybody else who's not on this call, obviously they're not paid members. So, like I said, for the paid members, you guys are gonna get exclusive premium access to people that I know, right? That's gonna bring value to you guys for sure. So, thank you.
Julius for president.
I really appreciate y'all.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Yeah, he's dope. Yeah, like he said, amazing
Yeah,
opportunity.
this
I
is
have a
fire.
question.
What's up?
So, you have to have like 10,000 there, right? So
Yeah.
each time you gain your profit, can you just withdraw the profit and leave the initial amount?
Yeah. So we typically leave the withdrawals for every $2,000, but you can do that. We just do that for organization purposes because we are managing multiple accounts. Um, so yeah, we typically say at least 2K every 2K, then we liquidate. So like from 10 to 12, we liquidate there. Of course, like some days we have a day where we make $2,000, and so some people leave it in the whole week, and then just by Fridays when we'll go ahead and contact everybody inside the fund and then look at their account status. If they're ready for liquidation, then we go ahead and liquidate. But yeah, to answer your question.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. So also another thing I would say too, just because I don't want to get too complex, because there's a lot of information when it comes to trading. So I don't want to get too complex. So to keep it another thing simple, another simple gem about trading. Uh, something else that makes options a little bit different too. I know we have someone in here that trades futures. They don't have to deal with something that we call like the Greeks, right? I don't know. Has anyone ever heard of the Greeks before?
The first time.
Okay. Yeah, the Greeks are anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to give you guys the opportunity to speak up.
No, I haven't. I haven't. I'm actually in I'm a school for regards to trading, and they go over options, futures, cryptos, things of that nature, even um, um, retirement funds and all that stuff. So I've never heard of Greeks before.
Okay. So in options, it's specific for options trading. And what it does, it helps us really measure the risk of our options contract. So there's really three main Greeks that we pay attention to. It's delta, gamma, and theta. Okay, and so delta, it basically measures how much an options price will change for $1 movement. So if we move up $1 and down $1, then we're able to determine how much increase or decrease we're going to get inside of our options contract. So the higher the delta is, means that there's going to be a more sensitivity to like the price changing. Okay. And gamma is going to dictate how much volatility there is for delta. So how much that even goes up and down. And then delta and theta represents the time decay. So for instance, there's something that's called out of the money contracts, which basically if when you buy out of the money contract and it's the same day contract, by the end of the day, theta is going to go down so much that an out of the money contract can expire at $0 because theta is going to eat away at it because it's time decay. So the closer we get to the market closing, then the more risk we have on that contract because it can go to zero because theta is going to eat away at the price. So these are all the elements that you have to learn when you're thinking about having to do this by yourself. Yeah. And that's why some people prefer to trade futures because you don't have to deal with the options or you don't have to deal with the Greeks, but the Greeks are also what makes options great because it allows for us to make so much more money. right? Because of that volatility.
Yes, we did go over that, and you're absolutely right. Does your AI cover the cost in terms of that, or it tells you exactly when to get in and things of that nature? I do remember covering that in class. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, it does. So it tells us when to get in, and also it monitors the trade. So we have a feature called autopilot. So like I discussed this a little bit. I can't demonstrate it right here on this call because it has to be during market hours to demonstrate that. But how autopilot works is simply if I'm inside of a trade, if the trade goes up by 10% and I'm in profit 10%, and it can then make a projection. Okay, this has a possibility of going up by 50%. You should keep holding this trade, right? So it allows for you to know when to buy and also when to sell. And autopilot is monitoring, the AI is monitoring the trade the entire time that you're in it.
Wow. Yeah, I like you. Thank you so much.
Cool. Cool. Anybody got any other questions?
I'm just lost.
No brainer.
But it sounds interesting.
Bro, this sounds so butter. It sounds like win, 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 win. Take my money now.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of information. Options is a lot of information to learn. There's no way I can, explain if complete beginner to now of of you guys being able to execute a trade by yourself, which is why we created this opportunity, right? It's a win-win opportunity for you guys, so you don't have to go through all the years of learning and trading and losing and winning and experiencing all that, and you get to put money in the markets and be able to make passive income. And that's why we even created this opportunity to make it less complicated.
I have one question. Stocks or options? Which do you prefer? What's your favorite, please?
Stocks are options because stocks they take too long to make money.
Correct. And when they close, you may lose a lot of it when it opens up, correct? I
What
like
do you mean? What do you mean when it opens up?
in terms of the gap, I meaning like when it closes on options or futures, um, they run more longer than stocks. So when stock markets close, you can't close your trades out. You risk losing your money if it goes beyond your stop or your projection in terms of the market.
Okay. So for clarity, when we're trading options, we're still trading the stock market. So we can't make trades after the market closes. So we still can't make trades after the market closes. And we still are technically trading stocks, but we're trading options contracts and we're not having to take ownership of one share. So for instance, let's see like the price point of like let's see what the price point of Apple is right now or Tesla. Like how expensive is Tesla?
Tesla is hanging in there. I've been watching Tesla.
How is what how
Um,
how much does Tesla cost?
let me get you right there.
So we're gonna see how much Tesla costs, right? Um, and then after we see how much Tesla costs, it's gonna be a couple $100. I just can't remember the number off the top of my head right now.
83.
$83 right now?
383.
Oh, 383. I was like 83, what?
383 point.
Yeah, 383. So it would cost you $383 to buy one share of Tesla.
So it dropped a little bit.
To buy one share of Tesla, that's how much it would cost. And so if you think about that, you don't really get to make that much money because for instance, we get to buy a contract. So you guys can compare these two. We can buy one simple contract of Tesla, and it only costs us $100, but we get to get temporary ownership over 100 shares. So for $100, we get temporary ownership of 100 shares. That same share I just told you that costs $386, and we're able to get gains on all 100 of those shares at one time. Does that make sense?
One more
Yes.
Run that back one more
I
time for
missed
me.
that. I was looking at Tesla. Can you kindly repeat that, please?
Uh, uh, let me. The thing is, when the markets close, we can't see the options change. So I'm gonna try to show you guys this.
You said you gained 100% shares, correct?
Yeah. So one options contract is equivalent to 100 shares of that stock. So you get to have temporary ownership of 100 shares of that stock. That makes sense. And so if we were to just buy one share of Tesla, it would cost us $383.
Mhm.
But we can buy one
I
contract. Go ahead.
One contract for 100 shares, and then you just get to butter up of all those contracts. So that's better than just the one
One.
for
Just
the
the
three and
one,
three.
yeah.
Exactly. And so for instance, so when you have the profit potential on the shares are going to be just less on a shorter period of time, right? And so the option contract is going to give you the right to buy or sell shares at a specific price point by a certain date. So we can just bet on that going up or down. A call when it goes up, a put when it goes down. So you have more leverage when you buy an options contract because options are cheaper than shares, and it lets you control more shares with less money. Does that make sense?
100%. Love it.
Absolutely. Yeah, my school doesn't like stocks. They think options and futures is the way to go. 100%. Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, man. So that's like a quick. So you guys know you can wet your beak a little bit, understand how this works, and the opportunity when it comes to trading options, and how we have so much leverage, and why this is something that you're able to continuously make money from every day. Well, 5 days out the week. We typically have about 22 trading days out the month, so that gives you a lot of opportunity just for daily cash flow, right? And so if you guys don't have any more questions, just make sure you tap in with Julius. Julius is gonna make sure we get connected, and then we can hit the ground running.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Of course.
Thank you.
So much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Thank you so much, Julius. I truly appreciate it. You all. I hope that I was able to provide you guys with an immense amount of value. I look forward to meeting with a few of you, and then just being able to work together and make some money together.
Likewise.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, man. So peace out, y'all.
Thank you, bless.
I'm muted. Awesome, guys. This was an amazing call. Like I said, I seen everybody that reach out in the school platform. So I'm definitely gonna get you guys connected with Alyssa. Like I said, Alyssa, she's amazing, right? I knew her for a while. We connected through some people where the people I hang around, if you're around those people, you're doing something with your life for sure. So Alyssa is definitely the truth. You guys can follow her on Instagram as well if you guys want, just to see who she is. You should drop your IG in the chat, just so if for the folks that want to follow you to see who you are. And
And then let me get the link for y'all.
yeah. Most definitely check her out for sure. She's definitely in the mix. And let's make it happen. So if anybody have any questions about, and we're looking forward to having you, more on the back on the call as well, Alyssa. So, as the group continue to grow, right? We only had this community for about a couple months now. And we try to get, if you can come on like once a month, maybe twice a month, right? To kind of just, because the new people that's coming in, they're gonna want access. The new pay members that's coming in, they're gonna want access to this sauce, especially if once they see other people in the community posting their wins in the community, like, hey, I just made $1,000 today. Oh, I just made this amount today. Oh, I just, it's gonna encourage other people to wake up to wanna, so we'll definitely have you back on the call for sure. That's for sure. So
For sure. Yeah, I can't wait. I wanna be able to help you guys out. I believe it's gonna be a super great opportunity. And I just posted the link for my Instagram in the chat so you guys can check me out. No, I'm a real person. If y'all don't believe, I'm not AI. I'm definitely in the mix. I've known Julius for a long time. And yeah, I look forward to be able to add more value to the community overall. And yeah, to get tapped in with y'all.
Yeah, you got to bring her back. We keeping her forever.
awesome. Anybody have any question before we wrap it up? All right, guys. This was an awesome call, and I'll see you guys on the next call, which is on Thursday.
Home run! Good job,
Awesome.
Julius. Thank you, brother.
Awesome. Everybody have a good rest of you guys' night.
Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good one, y'all.
All right.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.